Hello dear creatives, welcome to another interesting tutorial on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this gorgeous ASO cone headband. If this is your first time of checking out on this channel, kindly smash the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so you get notifications whenever we upload new videos. The materials we'll be needing for today's tutorial are ASO fabric, ASO gum, Alice band, Tailor's chalk, a pair of scissors, hot glue gun, and I'll also be needing measuring tape. I'm about to take the measurement of the fabric I'll be using to cover the Alice band. And the length of the ASO I cut out is 32 inches. So this is my 32 inches. I'm going to fold into 2 equal halves. After folding, I will use my scissors to divide the ASO from the middle. After cutting, I will set one of these aside. I will be needing just one part to cover the Alice band, and I will be doing this with the aid of my hot glue gun. You may also want to add this elastic band to the tip of the Alice band to make it firm. As you can see on the screen, I folded the ASO into 2 equal halves. Please note that there is no specific measurement for the elastic that I'm going to be using on the Alice band. You'll be needing about 6 to 10 inches of elastic depending on how stretchy the elastic is. Some elastic are very stretchy while others are not. Like the one I'm using is not too stretchy. Adding elastic to the Alice band is not compulsory, so you may want to skip this part and just go ahead and wrap or cover the Alice band with ASO fabric. So as you can see on the screen, I've added the elastic, so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap the Alice band with the ASO fabric. I'm going to be cutting the ASO fabric at this point so I can continue from the other end. You will understand better as we proceed. The reason I cut the excess fabric at the top of the Alice band is because my design is going to cover this journey point. Okay, so you just want to cut at the up here, not at the down or the back of the Alice band. So once I'm done that this is firm or I've glued this down, I'll take the remaining fabric and I'll start wrapping from the other end. I was supposed to add the elastic band before wrapping, so I forgot to add the elastic band. I'm just going to do that before I continue. As usual, I'm going to cut out the excess ASO fabric at the top of the Alice band. After cutting, I will apply hot glue gun and glue this down. You want to be careful while working with gum to prevent gum stains on your work. After working on the Alice band, I'm going to set the Alice band aside and I'll cut out the fabric I'll be using to make the cone design. And here I have 6.5 inches as the width. This 6.5 inches and the length is 7.5 inches. And this is my 7.5 inches or 7.5 inches. I'll be needing this in about 6 to 7 places to make the cone for the headband. I'll take one of the fabric and I'm going to fold this part that is 7.5 inches long. This is the width, 6.5 inches long, and I'm folding this part that is 7.5 inches long. So I'm just going to fold half inch from this point or from this end. So when I fold half inch from this edge in, I'm going to stitch, and then from the other end or from the other edge I'm still going to fold half inches. So I will just go ahead and keep folding all the fabric that way, and after folding, this is what I will have. As you can see, this is the part I folded, and after folding I'll be having 6.5 inches. So it means we folded 1 inches in from both ends. Now this is also 6.5 inches. So we now have a perfect square that I'll be using to make the cone. I'm about to fold the fabric to form my cone. This is 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. I'll fold into a triangular form, and after folding, I'm just going to stitch all the edges of the fabric together. I will do this for the remaining fabric that I cut out initially, and I will have this. So these are my fabric, and I've gone ahead to stitch all the fabric from the edge of the fabric. I'm about to make the cone design with the fabric, so please just pay close attention to how I'll be forming the cone design with the fabric. Okay, so this is how you want to fold the fabric to get your cone design. I'll be needing hot glue gun to secure this or to gum this down. This is how the cone looks like. I'm not going to bore you with the whole process of making cones with all the fabric. I will just go ahead and use the same procedure to make cones with the remaining fabric off camera. Now I'm about to attach the cones to the Alice band one after the other. This is the journey point of the ASO fabric when I was folding the Alice band with the ASO. So I'm just going to ensure that that part is covered while placing the design on the Alice band. I skipped about 3 inches before placing the design on the Alice band. And here I'm trying to apply my gum. After applying the gum, I'll just place this right here. Please pay close attention to how I will be gluing the cone design to the Alice band. So at this point, I will apply hot glue gum to this point and I'll place another cone right here. But mind you, there is no specific way or method of placing the cones on the Alice band. Just be creative and come up with something unique. You may even want to insert some of the cones on each other. Okay, so after maybe making one or after attaching one of these, you can just get another cone and insert it on the previous cone you've glued down. I may want to place this particular one here. Okay, so like I earlier said, there is no particular method or way to do this. I'll just go ahead and continue with the remaining parts of camera and then I'll get back. And this is how the headband looks like after attaching all the cones to the Alice band. At this point, I'll be connecting the cones to each other by tacking with my needle and thread. I'll also come here and tack. So I'll keep tacking and I'll cut out the excess thread when I'm done. I'm going to do this off camera, but before then you may want to embellish your work with flowers, feathers, or even trimmings. So when I'm tacking, I'm also going to go ahead and use my needle and thread to tack these flowers down to the Alice band or to my work. I've been able to connect the cones to each other with my needle and thread. Okay, so this is what I will have. I've also tacked this point down with my needle and thread. And I tacked this particular point as well. Always endeavor to do some finishing touches on your work by tacking with needle and thread. You know, after working with gum, there's no 100% assurance that the gum is going to make your work last long. So you always want to tack with needle and thread to secure your work firmly. And that will be all for today's tutorial. As you can see on the screen, this is the finished look of our headband. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel.